Yo, what up, guys? Back again. Brand new video. This time is about the story where the Greys left behind proof. Not Eminem's best friend. Rubbish joke. Anyways, so this is about 8th of June 2009, Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire. After continuously seeing UFOs that night, for a period of 3 months actually, every night without miss. There happened to be two periods in that 3 months where the Greys that have left behind stains, some kind of stained substance on my clothing and my bedding. So I've woken up for school the morning and I've got out of my bed and just looked down onto my t-shirt and there's purple dye substance all around the middle with bits on my shorts as well, which I couldn't account for. It was just, there's no reason for me to have that on. I've looked down to my bed and where I was lying down, the sheet right exactly in the middle where my back would have been is in a circular shape covered in this light purple stain, as if like, I've always likened it to like a Rabina kind of colour, as if it like dried overnight or something. Also on my pillowcases there was this purple substance as well. And what I've done, I've got a bag from under the bed, a rubbish bag. It wasn't like a bin bag, it was just like a plastic bag you get from the shops. Anyways, I've got that, I've got my t-shirt, I've got my shorts, I've got this sheet, I've got the pillowcases. Just open the bag up. Getting a bit of anxiety right now just talking about it because I know what happened to me and it's so profound, this experience. Like in my spirituality backdrop, you know, getting into my spirituality after all these encounters, you know. It's quite sick that actually. But I never thought in a million years I would have got on this journey, you know. But getting back to the story, right? I've put all my, like I said, I put the clothing and the sheet and the pillowcases in this bag. Tied up. Went downstairs without telling anyone. Went to the bin in the garden and I've took out one of the bin bags that was in the garden, in the bin. Took it out. Maybe took another one out, I can't remember. I've got this plastic bag with all the stained clothing and the sheets and absolutely buried it in the bin itself, all the way to the bottom so nobody could find it. And I've closed the bin lid. I'm just about to go in and I've just happened to look up and I've seen a UFO, and it was still the first UFO I've ever seen in broad daylight to this day. And it was just sitting directly above the house in a black disc shape, maybe 600-700 feet up in the air, just sitting there. And I've just gone into the house. What could I do? Nobody was seeing these things, it was only me. I've tried to forget about it. Even right now as I'm talking, and this is nearly 15 years later, I still get anxiety about it because what I was seeing when I was 14 years old, I didn't know anybody who was seeing these things. No one. I didn't have no interest in aliens, UFOs, didn't know nothing about them. Also about these stains as well. I've only ever heard the famous case of Betty Hill and Barney Hill when they was abducted. That Betty Hill had stains on her dress, and the stains on her dress were well, not going to say the exact same, but they're very, 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 very similar to the stains that I have woken up with back when I was 14. And I've only heard me with the stains and Betty Hill with the stains. And I'm not saying this is an uncommon thing, but if anyone has woken up with these stains before, or know anyone who has had these stains, then message me or send me a link to these videos, because I'm actually interested in watching these videos. Just yes, it's only till now I'm actually really coming to terms with everything that happened in my life. I blocked it all out, which you would have done. You try and block it all out, because especially 15 years ago, it was no time in the society for these things. These things were this sci-fi. You know, if I was to tell anyone that say you're dreaming or you're making it up or you want attention or whatever, you know, but these things are happening. We don't know why. Certain people have more experiences than others for whatever reason. I don't know. It has left an impact on my mental health, which I'll get into in a video one day about that. More than anything, it's the lack of understanding, but I'm trying to get into this spirituality now. I class it as all spiritual. And I'm on this journey to find out what it is. And if I can help people along the way, I will. That's one of the main reasons I started YouTube, because when I was having these experiences when I was younger, I did not know anyone who was going through this. And I turned to my brother, but he wasn't still seeing it. It was only me. And I felt so outcasted. But if anyone can relate, which I'm sure there is people out there, and no matter what age, you ain't alone, ain't in your head, you're not mad. You ain't no madder than the next man. Aliens are out there, ghosts, whatever, anything's possible in this life. The fact that we exist is just a miracle, so anything's possible. But that was the first time the aliens, the Greys, left behind proof that they abducted me. This purple stain. So, like, share, subscribe, people. Peace out. 8.